Ferrari. Ferrari is an Italian luxury sports car manufacturer based in Ranello, Italy, founded by Enzo Ferrari, 1898–1988, in 1939 from the Alfa Romeo racing division as Auto Avio Costruzioni. The company built its first car in 1940, and produced its first Ferrari-badged car in 1947. Ralph Lauren, famous fashion designer, Nick Mason, Pink Floyd drummer, and John A. Shirley, former president and COO of Microsoft, are just a few people who own the most expensive car in the history of automobiles. The price is $70 million, and the name is Ferrari. The 1963 Ferrari 250 Gran Turismo Omologato, GTO. It is designed to race but morphs well into a road car. It is a legend in the sports cars segment with a historical background that speaks for itself. It is also one of the rarest cars in the history of sports cars. Just 36 units of the 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO were produced between 1962–64. And collectors can account for all of them. This incredible Ferrari has won many races and made a mark at many sporting events, such as the Tour de France and Le Mans. It has a top speed of 174 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a matter of 6.1 seconds. In the 1960s, it was the fastest car on the tracks, but in the past few decades, the automotive industry has had many competitors with higher BHPs. However, there is one tag the vehicle didn't lose, that's the one of being the most expensive. The 1963 Ferrari 250 GTO is a work of art. A team of dedicated engineers has patiently and passionately designed it. The vehicle goes up for auction every few years and is a sight to behold. The company's story officially began in 1947 when the first Ferrari emerged from the historic factory entrance on Via Abone Inferiore in Ranello. The 125S, as it was known, embodied the passion and determination of the company's founder. Enzo Ferrari was born in Modena on February 18, 1898 and died on August 14, 1988. He devoted his entire life to designing and building sports cars and, of course, to the track, having been made an official Alfa Romeo driver in 1924. Within 5 years he had gone on to found the Scuderia Ferrari on Via Trento Trieste in Modena, which assisted mostly gentlemen drivers in racing their cars. In 1938, Enzo Ferrari was appointed head of Alfa Corse but quit the position in 1939 to set up his own company, Auto Avio Costruzioni, which operated out of the old Scuderia buildings. This new company produced the 1,500 cm3 8-cylinder 815 Spider, 2 of which were built for the Mille Miglia in 1940. All racing activities ground to a halt, however, with the outbreak of the Second World War and, in late 1943, Auto Avio Costruzioni moved from Modena to Ranello. The end of the war saw Ferrari design and build the 1,500 cm3 12-cylinder 125S, which made its competitive debut in the hands of Franco Cortese at the Piacenza circuit on May 11, 1947. On the 25th of the same month, it won the Rome Grand Prix at the city's Terme di Caracalla circuit. Since that fateful day, Ferrari has garnered over 5,000 victories on the world's tracks and roads, becoming a modern-day legend in the process. In order to meet growing market demand, Enzo Ferrari sold the Fiat Group a 50% stake in the company in 1969, a figure that rose to 90% in 1988. Ferrari's share capital is currently divided as follows: 90% Fiat Group, 10% Piero Ferrari. After the founder passed away in the late 1980s, the shareholders decided to relaunch the struggling company, appointing Luca di Montezemolo as chairman in 1991. Under the latter's guidance, Ferrari returned to predominance in Formula One, launched a string of new models and opened up new markets whilst still retaining the core values from its past. Ferrari also embarked upon Formula Uno, a major renovation program that puts employees firmly at the center of company life by creating a bright, safe, innovative and eco-friendly working environment. Up to now, Ferrari's list of racing plaudits read as the follows: 15 F1 drivers' world titles, 16 F1 Constructors World Titles, 14 Sports Car Manufacturers World Titles, 9 victories in the Le Mans 24 Hours, 8 in the Mille Miglia, 7 in the Targa Florio, and 216 in F1 Grand Prix. The legendary symbol used by Ferrari has heroic origins. It was first adopted as a personal emblem by a highly decorated Italian World War I pilot, Francesco Bracca, who had it painted on the fuselage of his aircraft. At the end of the war, Bracca's parents offered to allow Enzo Ferrari use the Cavallino rampant, prancing horse symbol. He adopted it as the logo for his racing Scuderia, placing it on a yellow shield in honor of his hometown of Modena and topping it with the Italian tricolor. The classic Ferrari red, however, was simply the color assigned by the International Automobile Federation to Italian Grand Prix cars in the early years of the last century. My Motors Have a Soul. Enzo Ferrari was born in Modena on February 18, 1898 and died on August 14, 1988. He devoted his entire life to designing and building sports cars and, of course, to the track. Ferrari has garnered over 5,000 victories on the world's tracks and roads, becoming a modern-day legend in the process. In order to meet growing market demand, Enzo Ferrari sold the Fiat Group a 50% stake in the company in 1969, a figure that rose to 90% in 1988.